YouTube. So it's been just over a year since our last update on our carnivore diet, and we've been trying to get this video out for the longest. It's just been crazy, but this is the third update.
Yes.
We did the first update letting you know what we were going to do, like I think it was the first week of January or second week of January of 2019. No, 2020, I'm sorry. And so it's been over a year, and I just gotta say we're still on it. No regrets. We feel great. So how you feel?
I feel very good, actually. I don't ever feel like I'm starved. That's my biggest thing. I don't feel like I have to eat anything. I don't have any late night cravings for potato chips or candy. Sweets were my biggest thing, and I like the smell of them. I just don't.
She has a
wanna
side
eat them.
baking business, so the smells, the messing with it, looking at it, it doesn't affect her. So, but other than that,
I'm still in my size 8s. Hallelujah. I don't check my weight ever,
we'll
really.
put a couple of before and afters with her. I got on the diet not to lose weight or anything, but I lost 30 pounds in 2 months, 3 months, something like that. And then I started putting on the weight back on after that, but I think it was muscle, the
Healing.
healing. You know, my body, I really do think my body's still healing from all the years of the crap that I've ingested. But the depression is the main reason I got on a diet. It's gone. Anxiety's gone.
Now, we did notice something with that, with specific meats. He has to eat beef once every day, or
at least some form of beef every day. At least
every
one
other
meal
day,
a day.
at the absolute most.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like the anxiety comes back without it. I don't know what's in the actual beef meat for me, but it helps me feel good. Some days I want chicken, pork. Some days bacon. Sometimes I only want breakfast, like bacon and eggs, and so.
I'm a big bacon person.
Yeah, she's got to have her bacon every day. I never did kick my coffee addiction. If anything, accelerated it. But that's a good trade-off than the sugar addiction. And just getting sugar and carbs out of your life is
phenomenal.
Yes. We never ever crave any foods. Like we used to diet all the time just to drop weight. And as soon as we lost enough weight and we started fitting in our old clothes again, went back to our old ways again because we couldn't wait, craving the bad foods.
We gotta have a cheat day. Let's have a cheat day.
Yeah, we had to have a cheat day all the time because you can't deprive yourself. But on this diet, you never feel deprived. You never feel like you have to get off of it.
You don't want to cheat.
Right.
At least we don't want to cheat.
We both feel great on it. I never took any blood work in years and years and years, but she took blood work 4 years, 5 years ago, something like that.
I think it was closer to 7.
Oh wow! And you know, she had good numbers then. She really didn't have a whole lot of health problems when she got on this diet. She was just curious, and she took it again. And
I will say I know
a lot of stuff has changed, but not for the bad.
I mean, the cholesterol's higher, but
that's obvious.
That's going to be an obvious that we've researched some stuff, and as long as some numbers are higher and others are lower, as long as I don't feel bad, I don't think I'm going to worry about it. My blood pressure is normal. My hormone levels are normal, and I feel like they're leveled out more than they were before.
Less mood swings.
This diet.
A lot less mood swings.
Right when we started the diet, he would have kind of tightness pains in his chest.
I don't know if they were panic attacks or anxiety attacks, but or heart attacks maybe. I felt like I was, gonna have a heart attack at any moment all the time. It was just tightness all the time, stress all the time. And when it took about 3 months.
I think it was the 3 month
3 months,
mark.
it kept getting worse and worse on the diet, and I was like, oh no. I was like, I better get off this because something's going on right here. And then all of a sudden, it just let go. I don't know what it was, if it was just inflammation that was just building up right here, and it just had to work its way out or what. But I've had that for years, like 3 years, of the stiffness in my chest always hurting. And it's gone. Once it left, it just left, and I don't stress about stuff anymore. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy now. I guess I just feel like I don't know. I'm pretty much a couch potato.
Well, it is winter right now.
All my free time is I really don't want to do anything. I just want to relax and enjoy stuff. But
your OCD tendencies have gone down tremendously. He used to have all of his tools in a specific place, a specific
had to have
way.
everything washed and waxed all the time, and that's not a bad thing. It's just it used to really stress me out if I didn't do it. Now I'm kind of, I guess you'd call me a slob compared to what I was, but it doesn't bother me anymore, and it's kind of good. I like it. I don't have to deal with that anymore. So you lost about 30 pounds.
Yeah.
As well.
I think I went from like I think I lost closer.
You were close to 160, right? All right.
Yeah, I was right at 160.
Yeah, she hit the 160 mark.
And I went down to like 135, but I think I've gone up a couple of more pounds. But I don't really go by my weight per se. I go by how my clothes fit.
Right.
All my clothes fit really well. I went from a size 14 work pant to a size 8. And I'm pretty stable at that. It kind of just fits the same.
And I went from an extra large shirts to fitting tight on me to a large, just fitting, casually loose, I guess you'd call it. But the clothes fit fine. My hands and feet used to hurt all the time. Inflammation. Just I couldn't walk barefooted.
Your hands were actually...
My hands were purple and puffy right here. And thick, and couldn't feel anything. If I touched anything, it was like I lost feelings in my hands.
That's gone.
That's all gone. And my feet don't hurt. And nothing really hurts. Nothing hurts. One thing that did change is when I first got on the diet, the first month or two, I guess I had weight to lose. We both did. And so when we restricted it from carbs and sugars, it relied on our fat reserves as energy. So we wasn't hungry hardly ever. Like we could work all day.
Like the first month or two, yeah.
I'd eat a main meal and maybe a small tiny meal with her if she cooked something later. But as the months went by, like right now, I could eat 2 good sized meals a day now. I don't know if it's just my body telling me we like that. But without even working out, we didn't do any working out. I just wanted our bodies to heal and not stress it out at all. Just that's the main objective here. And I was noticing that everywhere I was building muscle back as if I was working out with weights and muscle mass. And I think that's where the 15 pounds came back in. But
yeah, your body composition's gotten different.
Both our structures of our body has changed completely, I think, looking at us.
I haven't lost much strength.
Yeah.
But I haven't really pushed myself because if I don't have to work out and I feel fine and I feel strong enough, I'm gonna start slowly getting into it just to see if I can.
I'm gonna try to get back into it too. I mean, we have a full gym and it's just going to waste. We need to use it again. It's been like years since we've used it, but I can put a couple of pictures of me a little over a year ago. Hurt my shoulder real bad, and
was it November of 19?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was right before, right?
And it's just a pinched nerve or something, and I couldn't move that side for weeks and weeks. I want to say like 6 to 8 weeks I couldn't do anything. And she had to do all the work. and I just lost all muscle mass on that side of my shoulder and trap and everything. It just kind of sunk in, and it's finally built back up. And I'll just show a before and after picture, and show how it just built right back up, just from the diet. I think it is, and just relaxing and healing.
One thing we are going to change, last year when we started the carnivore diet, we had already purchased, they sell them at GNC, they're Vita Packs. It's a little
Just a
packet, and it's
packet
got
full
all
of-
of the multivitamins and other vitamins and minerals that
Yeah.
they say that we need. So we took that all of last year, and
We just finally ran out of them.
so we are going to try.
We're going to try it to
Without.
see without vitamins, to see if you need any of that stuff, or if the meat is providing enough of that for us. And I'm still going to probably take potassium, magnesium, and vitamin C, just because I notice a difference when I take it and I don't take it, because I kind of experimented with that. Another thing, we haven't got sick all year.
all year.
We always get sick at least once or twice and give it back to each other.
He always has, in the winter months, he always has breathing problems.
I've
He'll
had
start
asthma
wheezing.
all my life, and I would wheeze in the winters.
And we'd have him on
I'd have to use
albuterol
albuterol with a nebulizer machine
every night.
every night, just so I could go, breathe to where I could sleep. And I haven't used that all year. And
It's pretty amazing.
our skin has cleared up. Our hair's gotten better.
Yeah, there's probably one or two things I just can't think
Yeah.
of them.
Some of the side effects is embarrassing noises with our stomachs. For some reason, it's not a hunger sound. It's not a digestive, like, uh-oh, you better go to the bathroom sound. It just kind of feels like a little creatures in your stomach.
Cannot. He can't have spice
Oh, yeah.
hardly at all anymore.
I used to eat, we're in Cajun country. That's what I grew up on, just nothing but cayenne pepper and jalapenos and all kind of hot stuff. And I used to take it just fine, and it wouldn't bother me not at all. But
Not anymore.
if I try to eat boiled crawfish or anything spicy at all, I'm sick for a day or two. I'll start getting swollen and just back and forth to the bathroom, and just very uncomfortable situation. I've also noticed if, like, we like our gumbo down here, and we still eat our gumbo without rice.
But that has flour
the
in
roux,
it. And
they make it from flour most of the time, and they'll put a few onions and vegetables in it. And I have what do you call it? A reaction to it. Basically, I'll get swollen and just uncomfortable feeling all day and bloated.
And it kind of makes you wonder, is this how we always felt? And
Yeah,
we only
you get
felt
numb to it.
worse whenever we ate sugar, and we just didn't know that we felt that bad?
So
I like the fact that I can understand my body more now.
Yeah.
Like, I'll know when I'm hungry, like actually hungry, not bored, I want to eat something,
or if you want more salt or less salt.
you
Some days you want more fat, less fat, and like bacon, you're always craving bacon.
seafood. I like
a lot.
seafood. He doesn't really.
I'll eat it. I like it.
He just
but
doesn't really-
I don't ever crave foods anymore for some reason. It's just I get hungry. It's like, what's thawed out? And I know that sounds boring, but it's like I'm not thinking about food all the time. It's just I get hungry, I eat, I'm satisfied.
It's a very free experience.
Yep.
To never worry about what in the world
Pretty
are we
much the
gonna
only
eat.
thing I do crave, and I probably should kick the habit, but the caffeine probably from the coffee. I'll drink 3 coffees a day, with blended with butter and heavy cream.
Now that's one thing I do that he doesn't, and it's kind of on the fence if it's carnivore or not. I will put a very small amount of honey in my coffee.
Yeah, and
And
only
I'll-
twice a day.
At the most, sometimes I'll only have the one in the morning. But it's something I'm trying to work my way away from. But other than that, it's been an amazing experience. I mean, I would pretty much say anybody to just give it a shot. Not for 30 days. 30 days would be a good starting point.
Start, you'll really start seeing results at 30 days, but I'd go at least 90 days.
So, after the first 30 days, I was like, okay, well, it's not hurting anything. We'll just continue to go. We'll go 90 days and see what happens. And it never stopped. Now, I have been interested in trying different ways to make things that are carnivore, but it's more of a, I like to experiment.
Yeah, she likes to bake and cook and stuff like that and experiment with new things. That's just because how she is. And it's and we'll put a little video up here. Carnivore crab cakes, a little plug in there. They're really good. She made some of those, and
it's more of a, I feel like I like to experiment with things and make new things, and if I can't really experiment with sweets, I'll try and experiment with what I know I can eat. And people are like, well, oh my God, you don't want to eat no vegetables, no fruit, nothing?
We don't feel deprived at all. We don't need it.
I loved fruit. I was a big fruit eater. If I wanted the fruit, I would try and see if I could eat it. But I don't want it.
So basically, anything animal product, if it comes from an animal, you can eat it. If you want to try this diet, if it doesn't, that's all you got to ask yourself. Like, would I eat? Does it come from an animal? You can eat it. And also spices. I mean, I'll still use like garlic and herb spice, and I find I'm good with that.
In small amounts.
Yeah, salt. We used to use a lot of salt during the summers. We used to sweat a lot.
Strange thing is, I don't drink nearly the amount of water I used to.
No, we just drink when we're thirsty. I'm thirsty right now, actually. What else? We're gonna put some recommendations in the comments. We're just gonna have some videos up there and also in the description. If you tried everything and nothing has worked, try this. We just want to do an update real quick.
If you have any questions,
please feel free to
anything about comment. We're open. We can talk about it.
Absolutely.
We feel so good. We want to tell other people about it, but we don't want to push anybody into doing it.
All right. I think that's enough, huh?
I believe so.
Peace out.